Okay, so now we're going to go through the classic button, and there's a lot of options to go through here, so to be fun, these are a good way to get people to click onto links here. So once that's added in there, you've got the text here, so you can change that up to a sign up or anything you want. Href is where the button's going to take you. So say if you wanted to take it to the contact page, you could just put that in, and that's going to go to the contact. Another easy way is to find the actual link that you want. Just copy the URL and then just paste that in there as well. Link title attribute. This is for screen readers, so just keep the same text that's in the actual name of the button. Next option is we can open the window in a new open the link in a new window. Generally, the rule of thumb here is if the button links to a page on your website, then keep this off. We want to keep it in the same window. But if it goes to an external website, then you want to turn this on. Next are the some styles of the button. So because we've got the global settings here, they're the ones that we predefined in the customizer section. Again, as I said, we can change it here. So we can change this to a flat button. So that's going to change that. So it's going to get rid of the border button there. We can also make it rounded, go through those, and then we can also make that really big if we wanted to. So there's a few options there that we can do and change. So you've got that to make it fit to how you want. Next up is block. So what that does is if you turn block on, it means the button is going to fill the width of the column, the container that it's surrounded. It's important. Again, it's a personal choice how you want to use that. Marketing circle is just an extra bit of graphic to really make the button stand out. And then you can also have an icon as well. So you can see this little light bulb has come up. So now that we've enabled the icon, we can choose either to have just the icon only, or we can have it before or after the text. So if we next is select icon, and we've got this huge library of font awesome icons. So generally an arrow is a good thing to have on a button, if any. So that's just going to add a bit of interest there. Next up is information. So we can have a popover or a tooltip. These generally do just add a bit more information about what the button does. And popover and tooltip are pretty much the same. It's just a different styling. So we'll go for popover for the minute. You can choose where the information will fit. So as we've made this button all the way across, you can see now that it just sits on the top. So if we clicked on the bottom, when it's on there, it's just going to sit at the bottom. Left side is there. Again, we're not going to see it because the button is the size of the window. So up or down if you've got the bowl there. And next we can trigger if it's when it's hovered over. If you click the button, then you'll see the tooltip. But generally, hover is the one that you want if you're going to do that. Focus means if the button is activated, but again, because it's a button going to a link, as soon as you click it, you're going to be off the page anyway, so you're not going to see the extra pop over. So leave that as hover. And if we change that to tooltip, I'll just show you we still have the same options here, but it's just going to look a little bit different. And then the last bit of things to apply there is just text to what, so that you've got a bit more information on what the actual button does. So as the tooltip, it's just going to keep the name of the button there, but if we change it to pop over, it's going to add this text in. So you can see that adding some additional text at the bottom there. So that's the difference between those two. And then again, we've got the ID class, and we can add some custom styles just for this individual button if needs. And that's it for the button.